Hey, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Another fun and exciting day. Today, I want to talk to you all about learn all you can about type 1 diabetes. So, stay tuned. We'll be back very shortly and we'll get in depth into today's topics. Relax, sit back, have a cup of coffee, and we'll be back to start. You know, I've been a diabetic, as some of you know, for 48 years. And during that time, I have been researching a hell of a lot of information. You need to learn all that you need to live your life the best you can. Now, get out there. I would say your first line of defense is to go to the library. Rent a video. Get a book. Go through the book. Read it. Learn from it. Get questions for your doctor. Play the game I like to call stumping your doctor. Every time you go see your doctor or any other diabetes professional, try to stump them with a question. You want to make sure that you get all the information that you totally can get. The handouts you get at the doctors or little pamphlets you get aren't going to answer all the questions out there about diabetes. You need to make sure that you get the accurate information. Now, if there was someone, let me think about it, who you could go and test your knowledge with. Now, who could that be? Your doctor. Your doctor, your diabetic nurse is someone that you're going to want to test the knowledge of, see if your knowledge is up to date. Just because you did the research does not mean that all your information is correct. Keeping yourself well tuned is the utmost urgency. Now, don't always put things off. Oh, well, I'll learn about tomorrow. Because the next thing you know, you're going to have some sort of emergency. I am not talking about oh, I'm deathly ill, I have to go to the hospital all the time. But what I am talking about is if your pump breaks down, who do you call? Pump busters. No. You check in to find if something breaks on your pump. Who do you call? What's the 1-800 number for? Little information like that, and you could maybe start your own YouTube channel. But we need to always be aware. And doing that is done by you learning new and exciting projects. Sorry. Now, one of the biggest things that I have never been totally fond of, and that would be learning about your diabetes from hearsay. There are so many people who claim to be know it all about diabetes. You know, I guess I kind of fall into that category. However, don't just count on us. Get second views, maybe even third views. Don't count on the one view as making yourself knowledgeable. Check things out, as I said before, with your doctor or your nurse. It's vital that you do this because you don't want to go off half-cocked. You want to learn and you want to grow. One person said, and I don't know who said this, but being alive is to be learning every day. And that's the same going for your diabetes. You're going to learn how to live with diabetes. So, get a library card, go read. It's something, and I'm watching news on TV, and something comes on about diabetes. I watch that video, and then I do my own learning, so that you're not getting through the one little slant. That's my little slant view. So, to be perfectly balanced, you want more than one view. And it's important that you go out and get these views. Books. Some people have written notes. I pretty much was a note taker using my iPad or my computer back in the day. The new computers, phones, some people have used. I'm not that great. Now, you also should learn, what are all these numbers? I keep looking at my phone and it keeps telling me numbers, telling me how much time I'm in range. What is a good time in range? What is the bad time in range? You want to ensure that you're following and that you know what your numbers are. I know the last couple of days I have been dropping lower. In fact, yesterday I had a severe low of 3.1. Now, I was just very sweaty. I was almost on the brink of going over the other side, but I knew what to do. I knew that I had to cut back my carbs and modify my eating pattern. So, learning what you need to do each and every day is vital to your success. Read, discuss with your family doctor, see how others are handling there. But just don't take it verbatim. Oh, well, my grandmother said that she always takes shots, and she says that you only have to do it 2 hours after you eat. That may be something that would work for her, but it's not going to work for everyone. Keeping yourself knowledgeable is important, but make sure you're learning the right amount of information. Come up with new topics to ask your doctor. And I've mentioned this before. I have a game, and I think I mentioned it in this topic. The game is I tried to stump my endocrinologist, my diabetic nurse, with my questions about type 1 diabetes care. You really need to come up with better aspects. Read, watch, discuss. Read, watch, and discuss. Read all the information that you can get your hands onto. Watch all the information on whether it be on news or on TV, and discuss. Get out there with support groups. Come up with any issues that you have. You want to make sure that you discuss any information. That is going to help you excel at your diabetes. And once you gain knowledge, it's your job to put it into action in your life. Pure and simple. Learn all you can about type 1 diabetes. With that, I'm going to call it a day. Have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye now. My email address is Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com. All one line. Drop me